I actually do miss coffee right now.
Yeah.
I hate feeling this groggy during a recording.
Uh-huh. Well, that's okay because I'll be taking the reins on this one since it was like the topic that I requested and that I researched here and stuff. So I can start if you want.
Ready for our first little special minisode.
Yeah, time for a mini-sode, I think.
Uh, uh,
So let's see. Let's see if I can do this. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen?
you got it. You got it.
This is Hannah Kubiak, your dice slinger, author, actress. What else do I do? Jack of all trades by day, podcaster by day and by night. Basically, I am myself, and I do all these things all the time.
She is.
And with me as always, the coffee ninja himself, Donald Kaczynski.
Hello.
Yes.
Namaste.
So, namaste. Or should we say, Frohe Krampusnacht?
Ah, indeed.
Because today we're talking about in this little extra geekery mini-sode, we are talking about folklore having to do with Christmas and the winter solstice in general. And the first one I have is Krampus.
Krampus.
Krampus, which in German you pronounce it Krampus.
Yeah, that sounds
which sounds like compost to me, but
yeah,
okay.
with that hard R roll, like it kind of blends in.
Krampus. The word Krampus comes from the word krampen, which means claw, which will make sense in a moment. Yes. Okay, Krampus is a basically the Austrian and Central European anti-Santa. He's half demon, half goat.
Yes.
He comes from pagan tradition having to do with the winter solstice, and kind of the thing about him is it's said that the day that he comes is December 5th, which is the day before December 6th, which is St. Nicholas Day, Niklaustag. So so basically on December 5th, if you've been a bad child, Krampus will come for you. And some of the things that he does to you is he rips out girls' pigtails, he beats children with birch branches, he carries a basket on his back for carrying off children to consume for Christmas breakfast. So he'll beat you with a birch branch, and the idea is that when St. Nicholas comes the next day, he'll know who the bad kids are because they're thrashed within an inch of their lives. Either that or they're just not there because Krampus took them away to eat them or drown them or straight up take them to hell.
Well, dang.
So this is, oh man. So there's like things that go on Krampusnacht that are sort of like traditional. I don't know if they still do this in such a hardcore way, but on Krampusnacht, the men in alpine villages would run through town for the Krampus run or Krampuslauf. So I have a little what is this from? This is what bbc.co.uk says about the Krampuslauf.
BBC.
Men in homemade Krampus costumes charge around alpine villages with pitchforks, demanding booze and threatening strangers.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, so they go around frightening and beating bystanders, and Krampus visits each house like Santa, and basically the people dressed as Krampus, they will actually come into your home, and like adults let them come into their home and threaten children, and then they give them alcohol and send them on their way. So I listened to this podcast where they were talking about the Krampus. It was called And That's Why We Drink.
Oh my god.
And they described this tradition as a weird pub crawl meets shitty daycare. Which I think is just brilliant.
I mean, considering what you just described, I mean, I don't think it's wrong.
Yeah. You go to a house and you teach children a lesson and you get booze.
That's incredible.
Yeah. So this actually isn't connected to Christmas at all, but just to pre-Germanic paganism. Although he has kind of continued to live on in in Christmas traditions as sort of like the anti-Santa.
Yeah, he's
and
kind
there are
of...
even like where is it? He was used a lot in like Christmas postcards since the 1800s. There's postcards from the 1800s that have a picture of this demon/goat and like either beating a child or stuffing them into a sack or dragging them away. And it'll say Gruß von Krampus on it, which means greetings from the Krampus.
That's hilarious.
I want to send these out.
Like, God, the Krampus mythos has really like exploded in popularity, especially in like the past decade.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know why.
Maybe it's just because like around the holiday time, as people just get more ravenous and bloodthirsty and everything like that, it's bringing up the old traditions of yore. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't really find myself getting bloodthirsty during holidays, but
well, not everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, you and me are definitely not of that. We're nice people.
I'm not really the kind of person who will go out and run through villages and threaten children on holidays. But I mean, yeah, no.
I hope that you're not one of those people.
I mostly try and like brace myself and get through it. My family's weird at holidays.
I think all families are weird at the holidays.
If there isn't drama, it was a wasted holiday. Okay, so other Germanic religions, or not religions, I can't even read my own handwriting because I write completely in cursive because it's quicker and I think it's cool. Other Germanic regions have Belschnickel, which, if you remember the episode from The Office of Dwight bringing his Christmas traditions to the office, Belschnickel is just this guy in a ratty coat, and he also beats people with sticks if they have misbehaved.
Okay.
France. Oh, no. Also from the Germanic regions, there's something called Knecht Ruprecht, which I have no information about him whatsoever except his name. So let's just move on.
Moving on.
France has someone called Hans Trapp and Père Fouettard, which I have no information about either, but these are all kind of similar to the Krampus in that they're like an anti-Santa who comes and punishes you and beats you if you're misbehaving. In the Netherlands, Zwart Piet, which I think means Black Peter. He's said to be the son of Hel, the Norse goddess of the underworld.
Dang.
Yeah, and then Krampus is also sort of paralleled with satyrs and fauns from Greek mythology. So, they're kind of like...
Oh, yeah, because of like
like frolicking around and causing mischief with Pan and stuff, but it's a little bit more of an evil turn.
Well, also basically just because of like his described appearance too would actually match up with that kind of creature aesthetic.
Yeah. I don't know if satyrs and fauns would really appreciate being associated with Krampus, but there you go.
I don't know. Let's ask the Narnians.
Yep. And Mr. Tumnus, what do you think? Yeah, I mean, that guy doesn't even know how to shake hands. I doubt he knows who the Krampus is.
He's a very bad fun.
All right. I have a little paragraph from something. I think it's from Mental Floss about somebody recently describing what it was like to be in Salzburg during Krampusnacht. So here we go. This is a I quote. The narrow streets in the old city sector of Salzburg were packed with pedestrians as the Krampus stomped through. Many people were caught unaware and reacted with terror. Some would flee and try to seek refuge in a shop or restaurant, only to be pursued by a determined Krampus. With so many easy targets, we again managed to escape, largely unharmed. At times we were chased, jostled, and struck, but compared with the brutality we witnessed, it was obvious we had been spared the full brunt of what Krampus could muster.
This just sounds like Black Friday.
Yeah, actually, it does.
Jeez Louise.
Have you? Yeah. Like Black Friday. Oh, man. So Krampus also is said to deliver gold-painted bundles of birch sticks, which are hung on the wall year-round to remind children of the beatings they might receive.
I like this guy.
Yeah. And during fascist rule in Austria from 1934 to 1938, Krampus was banned as a symbol of anti-Christian ideals and social democrats. Dun, dun, dun.
I can understand the first one, but the second one, say what?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, what kind of anti-Christian ideals? Because Christians do believe that demons exist.
I mean, true.
Or at least
I honestly don't
Catholics
know.
do. But yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. One of
Maybe it's just because of its roots in paganism. I don't know.
Probably it's one of the forms of Christianity.
Huh. Yeah.
One of them will probably look at it and just say no.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's one of those kinds that's kind of like, no, nothing bad exists. Which is false. Bad things exist. Look around.
It's a load of baloney.
Yep. If angels exist, so do demons. Keep an eye out.
Hi, Castiel.
Oh, what up, Crowley? The government at Leens threatened to arrest Krampus if he was seen during this time. So if you went out dressed as Krampus, you could be arrested. I would love to see a jail in fascist Austria, 1934. How many Krampuses there would be? There's just like all these Krampuses, and then just one murderer, and he's the one who's scared.
That's hilarious.
That
is.
They probably beat him with their birch sticks. You've been a bad boy. You've been murdering.
Oh no! Please, no, Mr. Krampus, no, Mr. Krampus.
Oh, please.
I'll be a good little murder-happy child.
All right. That's everything I have about Krampus, but I have a couple of other ones that I found. I was looking through places that like other regions, other nationalities. Where is this lady from? I think she's also Germanic. Oh yeah, she is, because her name is Frau Perchta. Frau is Germanic, so she's a witch she basically is an old crone, and she rewards and punishes children during the 12 days of Christmas. She's followed by ghosts, demons, and unbaptized souls.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. So her classic. Wait, I'm gonna save this for a second. Okay. So she hates it when people work on her feast day, especially if you're a spinner.
Dang.
Like if you spin yarn.
Okay.
So if you didn't have a nice meal with your family, if you didn't take off work and spend family time, she will make sure that you have a nice meal of another sort because she will rip out your organs and stuff you full of garbage. But she also
Yikes.
doesn't want you to be lazy. So don't work on her feast day, but do not be lazy. Try and find the middle ground there. It's always hard to find the middle ground, isn't it?
Indeed. She is.
You're always too much or too little. You can't make anyone happy.
What does this mean? Tell me what you want.
And she also does not like liars.
Uh-oh.
Your lying tongue will be scraped with glass, Donald, so do not lie. Yeah. So she looks like an old crone, but she carries a long knife under her skirt. And I bet you weren't expecting this. Ha!
Yo, man.
Got my Emperor's New Groove reference in for the day. Okay. Here is a whacked out, dysfunctional family from Iceland. Okay.
Okay.
Grilla kidnaps and cooks naughty children. She has a cat named she's a cat named Jolakaturn,
Okay.
who eats you if you aren't wearing new clothes for Christmas.
So basically, I have to buy new clothes every single Christmas in order to do this.
Yes. Well, actually, it goes back to people who would work at like the textile mills, like poor people.
Oh.
And if you did your work well and you reached a good quota and everything, you would be given new clothes, which you yourself probably made in the sweatshop.
I don't want to be paid with coal coins.
No, but if you got new clothes, then Grilla's cat with the unpronounceable name won't kill you.
So basically, the only thing saving me from this cat is getting new clothes.
Yeah. You could get them for yourself if you want, I guess.
Where's Kefka? I need Kefka to save me. Kefka, save me, young one!
He can't do anything. He's lazy. He's still asleep.
Kefka!
Okay. I'm trying to find a very handy spreadsheet for one of these things. Can it be bigger? Can I zoom?
Zooming in on spreadsheet.
Zooming in on the infographic. Whoa, okay. Nice. Okay. Can I? Yes, perfect. Okay. Got it. So I would just there's a whole fun little spreadsheet of all of this dysfunctional Icelandic family. So Grilla will kidnap children and cook them. She has 72 kids, and they're all little shits.
Oh, Lord.
Sometimes they're even murderers. There are 13 special ones called the Yule Lads. And that's what the spreadsheet I have is. The Icelandic Yule Lads. There's one for each day of Christmas. Oh goodness, they all have weird names. This will be fun.
Germanic.
Okay, so this is an image from Iceland.is. Okay. One of the Yule Lads is called Stekjastar Sheepcoat Clod. He harasses sheep. That's his thing that he does. That's his little fetish.
Bah?
Yeah, but he has peg legs, so I don't know why he has peg legs. What do you think having peg legs has to do with harassing sheep?
I don't know, but those poor little lamb chops.
Yep, yeah. There's another guy, his name is Giljagar. Gully Gawk. He hides in gullies, obviously, waiting for an opportunity to sneak into the cowshed and steal milk.
For a minute there, I thought you almost said Gilderay, and I'm like, wait.
Stuffer.
Okay.
In English, stubby. He's abnormally short, and he steals pans and eats the crusts left on them.
Okay.
It's a fate no one would choose.
It's a fate worse than death, some may say.
Vorstlicker? Spoon licker. He steals a special type of wooden spoon to lick, and he's extremely thin due to malnutrition.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, get a real fucking meal, man.
You can't go throughout your life just licking cookie dough off of spoons.
Yep. Follow your friend Gullygawk and steal milk. Go with him.
Get outside.
What a moron. There's another one, his twin brother probably, named Pot Licker, who steals leftovers from pots. It doesn't say that he's malnourished, though.
Not the leftovers.
Leftovers. He eats leftovers. Another guy named Bowl Licker. He hides under beds waiting for someone to put down their bowl, and then he steals it.
No, not the bowls.
Which I was going to say that how many people have bowls in bed, but I routinely eat ice cream and soup in bed, so.
You know what? That's fair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't people eat at tables, but actually it's been probably months since I ate a meal at a table.
Fair.
Usually only when I go home to visit my family do I eat at a table. Usually I just sort of curl up on the couch.
This is the 21st century. We just take our food wherever we want.
Mm-hmm. I curl up on the couch with a can of tuna and some bread and some Werther's Originals and call that a meal.
What you need to do, you need to get yourself some grilled cheese. You need to make yourself a small little side bowl of tomato soup. There you go.
Cheese is so expensive, man. Well, actually, no, not the American cheese. But that stuff barely counts as cheese.
Yeah, true.
All right. There's another Yule lad named Door Slammer.
Door Slammer?
It says he likes to slam doors, especially during the night.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. So do my neighbors.
Those dang neighbors.
Okay. Skyr Gobbler. A Yule lad with an affinity for skyr. Which, I don't know what skyr is, but he has a little Tupperware and he's eating white stuff with a spoon. So maybe it's some sort of yogurt?
Is it Greek yogurt or is it that,
It's frozen yogurt because they're from Iceland.
Okay.
I don't know. I just made that up. There's a guy named... I've given up trying to pronounce the Icelandic names because this one just looks like Bnocular Krakier. Which means sausage swiper. He hides in the rafters and he seizes sausages that are being smoked. Swiper, no swiping. There's this other guy, a Gluggager, also known as Window Peeper.
Oh my god.
And this spreadsheet describes him as a voyeur who would look through windows in search of things to steal. Things to steal, among other things, I think. Yeah, in this picture, he's cross-eyed.
Is he stealing hearts?
I don't think so.
He
doesn't look like a heart stealer. He looks like a creep.
Okay, gotcha.
Then there's this other guy. His name is Doorway Sniffer. He has an abnormally large nose and an acute sense of smell, which he uses to locate Laufbraud. Laufbraud?
I don't
know what Laufbraud is. Some sort of bread, maybe?
I think my mind just broke.
And then there's Kitzkroker, Meat Hook. What do you think he does?
I really don't want to know.
He uses a hook to steal meat, Donald.
Okay, thank God.
And then this one's easy. Candle stealer.
No, not my incense!
No, candle stealer.
Oh. Still not my
children
candles!
In order to steal their candles, which in those days was made of tallow and thus edible. Oh, he stole the candles to eat them? What an idiot.
But why?
Oh, man.
Creatures, you crazy.
Yeah. And, Grilla, again, is their mother. Um, yeah. And her husband is Lepaludi. He's not really that evil, but he's really lazy, which is probably where his sons get their affinity for theft. So, according to various sources, the Yule lads will either kill bad kids or do something as benign as just leave potatoes in their shoes.
Hey, free potatoes.
Yeah, I know. I was like, if I found a potato in my shoe, I would bake that thing.
No, you know what I would do? I would turn them into potato chips. Homemade
Mm-hmm.
potato chips.
I would bake it and make a loaded baked potato with cheese and sour cream and bacon and chives.
French fries.
French fries.
French fries.
So that's everything I have about folklore, because I wanted to keep it a mini-sode, which means that it's shorter than
our usual ramblings.
Shorter than a regular sode.
Well, that was all awesome. Oh my god.
Yep. Folklore be crazy, man.
Especially Germanic folklore around Christmas time. What in the world?
Germanic folklore? Yeah. It's all messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you've ever read is Hans Christian Andersen is he German?
I want to say maybe, but he is one of my favorite authors from my childhood. I've read.
Oh, he's Danish.
Gotcha.
But yeah, he wrote a lot of fairy tales, like The Little Mermaid, where she just becomes sea foam at the end or something.
That messed me up.
Yep. Was it him or the Brothers Grimm who wrote the Cinderella, where the evil stepsisters, to fit into the shoe, like cut off their toes?
Oh, that's Brothers Grimm.
Oh, yeah.
That's another episode we got to do. We got to do classic fairy tales.
Oh, the Brothers Grimm. They are German.
Yep.
Jacob and Wilhelm Grimm. There's a funny movie, it's a weird movie, but have you ever seen The Brothers Grimm, the movie?
No, I have not.
With Heath Ledger and Matt Damon as the Brothers Grimm.
Rest in peace, Heath Ledger.
It is ridiculous. It is so funny.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's basically they go around, they're like con men who go and they have little assistants who go ahead of them to towns and pretend to be ogres or witches, and then they'll go and put on a elaborate performance wherein they defeat the creature and free the town and get paid. But then they encounter a real cursed forest with an evil witch inside.
That's incredible.
Yeah, so.
Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, it's good.
I think we can wrap it up with that.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Thank you guys so much for listening to this little episode of mini episode of General Geekery. As always, if you guys like what we do here, please donate to our Patreon at patreon.com/General Geekery. And you can follow us on social media at General Geekery on Instagram and at Gen Geek Podcast on Facebook and Instagram. Hannah, where can they check you out at?
You can find me rolling dice with my party every Monday at 7:30 Central on twitch.tv/Loaded Dice Adventures. I play Petra, the Dragonborn Ranger Rogue, basically a gunslinger in a fantasy setting. And what else? Where else can you find me? You can find me on the SPLANCHNIC podcast, which I record with my mom. We talk about art, literature, and tabletop gaming from the perspective of two different generations. And if you so wish to follow me on Instagram, can follow me at Pythian Legume. Donald, where can they check you out at?
Well, you guys can check me out on my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/RezackMK7, where I play a wide variety of games. Most of them RPG based, but I always interact in my chat room all the time. We have a lot of fun, crack some jokes at my expense. But it's always a lot of fun. You guys can also check me out at my personal YouTube channel at Anime Rev Productions. You can also check me out on social media at RyuzakiMK7 on Twitter and Instagram. That is going to do it for this quick little mini-sode. We're talking all about Krampus and the Christmas spirits and all that good stuff. Until next time.
Fucked up winter folklore.
Indeed. Until next time, guys, for Hannah Kubiak, I'm Donald Kaczynski. We hope you guys have a very happy holidays. Love your family, love thy neighbor, all that good stuff. But always remember to keep your geek on.
Always.
Clink, clink.
Clink.
Bye, guys.
I was ready.
Yes! Bye, everyone.
Bye.